Hey everyone, welcome to Mountain Valley Ranch out here in Minden, Utah. This is our first video to let you know just a little bit about us, what we do, and what we're planning on doing with our small acreage farm or ranch or homestead, whatever you want to call it. We chose the name Mountain Valley because of where we're located. We're on the west side of the Cache Valley, overlooking the city of Logan. We're on 3 acres of fenced property. We've got a 1 acre pasture down to the east of the house. And we've also got a 3/4 acre pasture to the north of the house. We've only been here since September of 2018, so we're not really sure how those pastures are going to look come spring, early summer. We've got a 1,000 square foot garden that we're going to plant this year. If we do well with that, we're going to extend that out so that we can take some produce down to the local farmers market in Logan and sell some stuff. We've got 14 fruit trees on the property. We've got plums, pears, apples, and cherries. I think that's it, but I'm not totally sure. We're planning on planting some trees to act as natural barriers for some of the winds that we get coming out of the west. They're pretty nasty at times. We're going to plant some shade trees. We're also going to plant some more fruit trees and maybe some other bushes. We have raspberry bushes right now. We have grapes, and I think that's about it. The most exciting thing that we're venturing into this year is honeybees. None of us have ever worked with honeybees. We have no clue what we're doing, so we're going to classes for it. We're learning a lot, and we're learning as much as we possibly can. I've already ordered the bees. They won't be here until the middle or end of April, so we've got some time. We're hoping to run 2 hives this year, and hopefully that's going to produce enough honey for us and enough honey for us to sell to some people. My wife is also going to make beeswax candles and maybe some other beeswax products. We don't really know a lot about the beeswax, so if you guys know anything about it, please feel free to leave comments or suggestions. We're really looking forward to working with bees and just kind of helping produce that beautiful, delicious honey. And also grow the population of bees. As far as meat goes, right now we are raising Cornish cross chickens for personal consumption. We take those chickens from day-old chicks to about 8 weeks. I never take them past 9 weeks. At that point, you're basically just wasting feed. Those chickens do have high-quality feed that they eat, 12 hours on, 12 hours off. It helps slow their growth rate so they don't have those common problems that Cornish cross have, which is broken legs, respiratory issues, heart issues, things like that. They have access to fresh water at all times. We butcher those out whole or quarter, no skin. We take the skin off. We just don't eat it. If people are interested in buying chicken, that we can definitely look at plucking and keeping the skin on for them. We buy chickens in increments of 10, so I get 10 at a time, and I'm on a 3-week cycle right now. So every 3 weeks I buy chickens, and every 3 weeks I butcher chickens. Right now I have 32 chickens, ranging from 7 weeks to day olds. I just picked up 10 chickens today. They're day old. I've also got some 4-week-olds right now. So I'm going to be butchering again on the 2nd of March, I believe it is. The plan for chickens going forward is when the snow melts and the pastures are clear, we are going to do 50 chickens at a time. We're going to use chicken tractors, which are essentially just large cages that are mobile. You can put wheels on them or skids and just kind of rotate those chickens around your pasture so they're on fresh grass every 2 days or so. Help give you a better tasting chicken, I think, and it's going to also help reduce feed costs. So the plan is we're going to do about 150 chickens this spring and the spring, summer, and fall. That way our freezer is stocked and we don't have to raise chickens during the wintertime. It's kind of a pain because right now the chickens are all raised in the garage. It's too cold for them to be anywhere else. So that's our plan for chickens right now. We have 10 egg layers. They're down in a coop down in the east pasture. They're not laying yet. They're only just about 5 months old. So, most chickens don't start laying until they're about 6 months old. We're expecting, hopefully, to see our first eggs at the end of March, maybe early April. The only other meat that we're planning on raising this year is going to be pigs. We are looking at purchasing 3, maximum of 4. We have a perfect area set up for them. The problem is we've got about 2 feet of snow out in our pasture right now. We have a 700 or 800 square foot area that's pinned off. It's going to be perfect for the pigs. I just can't get in there right now to do anything and reinforce that fence. The plan is we're going to use pallets to reinforce the fence. We're going to bury those pallets about 12 inches in the ground, and then run a single strand of electric fence around the perimeter to help deter those pigs from trying to get out. I just don't, I don't want to be that person that brings an animal home and I'm not ready for it and ends up in the neighbor's yard or out in the road or something like that and causes damage. So just waiting to get our infrastructure done, waiting on this snow to melt so I can do that. We've been asked, I don't know how many times, if we're going to do beef. Are we going to raise cows? The answer to that question is yes. Unfortunately, we're not going to do that anytime soon. We're, at the earliest, we're looking at the spring of 2020. The timing for us right now, it just doesn't work out for us to do it any earlier. We've got some things coming up this summer, and we're just not going to be around to be raising bottle calves or anything like that. So we're definitely going to have to wait. And I don't know what our pastures are going to look like, so I don't know how much hay we're going to need to bring in, to supplement and things like that. And I really just want to work on getting our pastures, as good as we possibly can, so that we have some good grazing for these cows when we do bring them in. I believe that pretty much wraps it up for this video. Stay tuned. We are going to do some more videos. I think our next video is going to be on growing fodder so you can feed to your chickens or your pigs or cows or whatever. Help give them some more nutrition. It's also going to help drive down the cost of your feed. So if you like this video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. If you have any comments or any suggestions, please feel free to leave those things. We're just starting out in this livestock adventure, so we got a lot to learn. We know that. We know we've got some hard days ahead and some lessons to learn. So if you guys have any tips or tricks, hey, please feel free to let us know. Thanks for watching.